What is up, guys? It's Kod3x, not the winner.
What's up, everyone?
And today we're playing a new game. Element TD2.
Yeah,
It's on the Steam store? Yeah, Steam we're playing it on.
on Steam. I used to play this back on Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne as a custom map, so I've got fond memories of this new but old game. But we found it on Steam store, what, like 3-4 days ago, and I've been having a
Yeah,
blast
just before
with
Christmas.
it. Yeah, just before Christmas. Yeah, I've been having a blast with it. I'm going to go for an econ build. Just go interest to start and go arrow towers only.
Okay. I like to
see if it
go
pays
for
off.
like a light tower usually first, but it's very slow, very powerful, big range. This time I decided to go for fire. So I'm trying to go after the
I'm a
lightning
big
towers.
fan of nature towers to start. Fire have that AoE, which is nice, but natures just
Yeah.
have like
Nature
that
doesn't
hit.
really... See, I like to rush lightning towers right away, which
Yeah.
is fire and light.
Okay.
Because they have that chain and they have a really
Yeah.
nice range. So if you can cover multiple lanes at once, and it will jump lanes as well. So I try to rush those beginning because I find them very powerful.
You lagging behind because this water wave.
Yeah, I know.
Probably gonna need a couple extra arrow towers. Yeah, guys, this game's super fun. Like, if you plan it all right and use your interest properly, because if you add a point into your interest, it doesn't change how much interest you're getting after the set timer. You actually get a set amount of income. 18% of the entire wave's gold is what you earn at the end of the wave. If you get it up to rank 2, which is the max, it's 36%. So, depending how you like to play the game, I like to have lots of money. So, I'll risk losing lives to make sure that I'm full of cash.
These guys. Green. Sweet. Fire's going to help me on this one.
I think I'm set with what I have built. I'll collect the interest and then probably build again here.
I see you. Actually,
Here, I'll pull up the list. So yeah, these are all the towers that
I
can be
should have
made.
one down here.
I like to max out my nature and ignore a lot of the combo towers, except for the wealth, because it can boost the attack speed of the creeps. Level 1 is 10%, level 2 is 20%, and level 3 is a full 100% attack speed boost. So kind of
yeah,
sweet when
those
you
are
get
great.
it maxed. Yeah. Every 5 rounds you can pick a new element until round 50. Round 50 is the last element that you're going to get. So typically you like to plan your builds where you go like, for me I like to go with 2 interest and 2 of these crystal things. They're the essences used to make rank 4 towers, and then I pick 2 elements to max out at rank 3.
I like to go for a little bit of different. I like to say get my fire and I'll get my light. Go after my chain lightning as fast as I can.
Yeah, some variants can definitely be super useful.
Although I do like the nature towers because they are very fast, especially early game. You can really lock down a lane very quickly with them.
Yeah. I'm worried I'm going to start pushing the waves too hard on you since I immediately go for the rank 4 upgrade, you know?
Yeah.
I guess if you're not pushing waves on me, I'll keep it at rank 3 for a longer time so I can econ better, though. So we'll make it work. That one there. That should be enough. I think they've all
There we go.
already gotten their boost from hidden under half-life. Put one more right there. Perfect.
I really try to maximize and overlap a lot of my towers It does help and it doesn't help. And some of the creeps later on will give you a debuff, whichever tower kills it. The towers in a 1 block radius will give you, it will give you a debuff, slow those towers down to 1 block radius. So if you have all your towers kind of camp or squished on top of each other, it's not always the best strat.
As you guys can see, I kind of have a spread out look. I'm going to end up selling most of these at some point though, and kind of cutting down to 1 to 4 towers. Typically I spread those out enough to avoid the effect that we're going to get on round 10. The round right after this is cursed. Ugh,
yeah, that was the what I was talking about. It's horrible, 100%.
Yeah, so even if you have your attack speed boost on it for doubling the speed, it just removes that. And then you start losing attack speed constantly on top of that, so super debilitating. Probably one of my definitely my least favorite affix in this game. Let's pop 2 more down there.
So instead of putting more tower over here, I upgraded this one, gave it a little bit of range, so it will hit this far side now. And I got my light towers poking away at them.
Oh yeah, your lightning tower. You think it's gonna pick up from that range? What if they walk around it?
No, it'll even get it from where my avatar is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So I'm grabbing my nature 1. I've already maxed out my interest at this point. As you guys can see with the net worths, I'm able to get a much larger cash flow early on because of this.
I'm gonna go with the water actually.
But once I spend all this to switch things into leaf towers and stuff, my income will definitely change. Thinking this one? No, we gotta go with this one. Yeah. We'll swap this one to nature now.
What do these guys do? Undead after they come back?
They basically come back to life with like 30% health. 50% life actually. But if you have AoE attacks, then like as soon as they come back, they kind of explode. So it's, it's nice for you, terrible for me.
Love the music for this game too. I'm a big fan of being able to like hear the instruments in music, and this just sounds like they hire like an orchestra just to sit there and play, you know, their instruments, and it sounds great. You can love the violins? No, cello. It's a big string instrument. It sounds great.
Love the vibe. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I let through a couple creeps there, guys. So as you can see, my interest is frozen until those creeps from that previous wave die if they pass through the portal. So there we go. Now I can start earning interest again. I'm not too worried though. My whole point is just get a bunch of money, build a whole bunch of arrow towers to take out a nature 2 and then a nature 3, and upgrade my nature tower very quickly.
No, we're gonna upgrade our water tower here to an ice tower. Kind of slow things down a little bit as they come down through our main damage area. Because they are little jumpy little buggers here. So we want to slow them down a little bit. Hopefully I'm not pushing the waves a little bit too fast on you there, bud.
It'll be okay. I'll catch back up very soon, if that makes sense. I'm about to get my upgrades.
Okay, perfect. As long as I'm not pushing them too hard on you.
No, I can just go
just
like
kind of
this and
dying.
build a whole bunch of fun stuff. See, like that, or this.
So now we got our 2 lightning towers. We got 1 ice tower. We're gonna get another ice tower there in a second.
And we didn't sell them. Okay.
So we're gonna get 1 into nature.
Immediately building all this here, putting a second into nature. All right.
I just summoned my first nature actually.
Let's see if we can clear it. Yeah. Okay. So that's cleared. I'm gonna sell
Nice.
all that. Immediately pop that up to level 2 and build one more level 2 down here. And probably one more right here. Yeah. And that should cover me for a while, guys. At least until I go get my level 3 at 20. Now this wave, it's a fire wave. It's obviously great against nature, whereas nature is terrible against fire. So, it's going to be a struggle of a wave, but overall, the next few shouldn't be too tough. The next one will be annoying because the next one's cursed. Not excited for that.
Yeah. No, curse is definitely not fun.
I'll pop that one right there.
And as you can see, as they're getting the kills, that purple animation coming over my towers, that's the curse coming to effect. So it's slowing everything
and
around
you can see
it.
it
One block
on the attack speed icon.
Yeah.
Getting higher and higher negatives as it keeps on getting the kills. So it's this one getting all the kills right now. He's focused on that, so he's still got all his speed. But luckily, I have my guys spread out very far apart, so they're able to pick things up as needed. You're fine since you got the super long range to pick them up later. You don't actually have to worry too much about it. But yeah, now I'm able to clear through these big guys pretty quickly, and I have like a pretty solid backup.
Oh, look
for
at
if
that
they
lightning
actually start
tower
to get through.
Just get that. Come on. Quickly.
Oof.
There we go. We were able to
Nice.
get it.
There you go.
So
but yeah, you
that-
can see, guys, they're not even making it past the first one's radius, and they're just barely entering the second one's radius. Out of the 4 that we have set up in that rotation, that kind of covers almost everything except for this last loop right here. I'm just going to put a filler guy there. We'll maybe
Yep.
upgrade him later.
So we're going to put down our first well and really start giving out that attack.
Oh, getting that attack
Speed.
speed buff. Nice.
Yeah.
We both cleared
that
around
my-
the same time there. That was nice.
Yep. I try to, like I said, you guys, the main tower table here, I try to go lightning. So I'll go fire, then I'll go into my light, which gives me my range. And then I'll add in a blue for ice. And also, from then I'll probably add my green on. Just so that way I keep my level 1 monsters and I'm not trying to strain too much on my towers. I'll get life. And then after that, I'm working towards getting, where is it? My Nova Tower, which is my my nature. So I have a good round of elements, and Nova Tower I'm a big fan of because it really slows down the creeps in a really big AoE area. What do I need? This one's always fun. We'll get we'll get one of you.
Oof. Big mistakes, guys. We just want to select a couple of these to resell so that nature tower is not as much of a hassle.
One of the nice things
Fail.
about these well buff towers is they also still do damage. So
Yep.
you're not just losing any deep. Well, you're sacrificing a little DPS, but you're gaining way more by the buff.
I appreciate them greatly because honestly, they're super, super necessary for taking out my fire waves later because I build nature.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to be able to sell all this, get this garbage out of here, and upgrade one of these. That covers me for a while, guys. Like, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to start clapping these down. Now, Kod3x, you may want to start building a couple closer to the entrance, because my main tower is going to clear at the entrance fast. So you're going to start having waves getting pushed together. I noticed you have that first curve covered, but after that, or I mean before that, it's going to be your issue.
Yeah, I'm going to be spreading out, putting some more choke points down, like you said, covering more of the front and the back area.
We got Curse next. That's going to be fun for you.
Yep.
For those of you wondering the name of this, it's Element TD2. So the attack speed's uber slowed on this guy. We're struggling to get the kills on these. This is where I'd normally upgrade this one right here. But I'm gonna let it float, slow them all down for a bit. Cool. Like I should
Okay,
be
we're not doing
building
too
it
bad
back.
on it. Perfect.
He'll have most
So-
of his attack speed back in time. Tight.
What's this wave? Undead. Nature. I don't have any nature down yet.
Yeah, this is a real easy wave for me.
Yeah.
And it's done. Well, I guess I gotta revive, but yeah. We're not gonna get to level 4 element before the next round, so I'm just gonna summon a water one this time, and next time we're gonna summon the essence.
Just to make sure they kind of clear off. Some towers down over here. I have full faith in my towers, but
I
just for that extra comfort.
Struggling. Yeah, you definitely lost.
Yeah,
that,
I'm going to
so-
lose a couple items here. That's fine.
When I click over to your side, I hear all those noises, electricity, the pops and all that, and then I click over to mine, it's just pew, 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 pew.
That's great.
So these guys get shields. Basically every 6 seconds, they get a 3-second shield after they've been hit once. Now, if you pump high damage, then they lose a huge chunk of health, then get a shield, and then it's kind of easier to take care of it. So these guys got their shields. They're hit by a weaker one, so it's going to take more to take those guys out. They'll get another shield in a moment here, right about now if he survives. Nope, okay. Ooh, Fire Darkness. This is a big weakness for me, guys. Probably going to have to upgrade right here. And even then, it's going to be a struggle. Yeah, let's do it. And get a second one right there. Hopefully you get some of his speed back. Yeah, he'll be okay. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. Cool.
Okay, okay. Nature creeps.
But yeah, guys, my goal right now, if you see right here, it takes one of those crystals and 10,000 gold to upgrade this guy, but he gets 10 times the damage when I do that. Kind of worth it. So that's the next step in this. Now, do I do that now? No. I mean, I'm only at 5k gold to spend, but if I did that now, Kod3x would definitely get overwhelmed because I'd be pushing wave. It's not a nice thing to do in this game. Some people love pushing waves, but I don't. I like earning more interest, which means you sit back and let the creeps go as far as possible without getting to the end. So I'm going to keep my guys at lower levels, econ as much as possible, and then when Kod3x starts pushing the waves past me, that's when I'm going to have to upgrade. I will pick up my essence now, so that when I need to, I can get my upgrade done. Look
So
at
what
all
I just
those
did, guys, back here
arrows.
was put a couple housers that have really nice long
Nice.
range, and they're pretty powerful. Behind that, I'm putting wells. I can't afford the wells, so I just put the water turrets behind them right now. So as
Yeah.
you see them, they're just going crazy. They shoot off massive AoE, and they're spread out so that the curses won't affect them either. So they'll really be able to stay behind, get those long power shots in, and help my main island clear the waves without being affected by those lows.
And we were unable to clear the essence on the first run, so we lost a few lives there, but now we have those sitting for later. And those howitzers are going to be very nice for you.
Yeah, I do run, like I said, I do run like a 5 element, but there's some things I key in first. I do like those howsers right about now for later game to really get support those main turrets.
Yeah, you can actually even make your periodic table since you went for 6 elements this time.
Yes, sir.
So that one's kind of dope.
Right,
it basically attacks with all 6 elements, so you're never weak to anything.
Okay, so...
But yeah, the waves aren't being pushed too hard. I might upgrade one of these other guys to level 3 as well, but it looks like we have a pretty strong coverage. I'd like to get this guy up too. But obviously, interest. If you look, Kod3x is almost at 10k net worth. We're almost at 17k.
You're going to be doubling my net worth.
Yes.
Yeah, you doubled it in like a few moments.
But he's got some nice multi-talented towers that can help a lot in the end game. Whereas my setup's more of like one trick pony, one mindset. Can definitely easily be defeated.
So now, next, after I got some housers up there, I'm going to go after some astral towers. These ones are really fun. They are tricolor element, and for 3 seconds, the tower will fire up to 3 extra creeps, no matter how far they are. So I could be shooting things down here, and it will be killing things way up here for me. Really does add some really nice range to my attacks.
Yeah, this man's cheating using the OP hacks, clearly.
Those strats.
Strats, you say. I call them hacks.
It's going to come up here.
So this wave, I should have probably upgraded this Nature 2 to a 3 earlier. That way I could have just prepared for it. But I think I'll still be okay-ish. Yeah, this should be okay. No problem. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna grab some water here. Yeah, I got like 16k on hand spending cash, bro.
Nice.
Based on the 2 points of interest I've put in, I've earned 5,100 from that, and then from actual interest about 5k.
Nice.
So that's why those interest points are huge, guys. Literally, I'm given, even if I don't econ at all and save money to get interest, I'm given 5k more than what they've gotten at this point. Huge if you're someone who likes having lots of money to try and build stuff at the end when you gotta try and because spoiler alert, there's an end game to this that's almost endless, but yeah, the goal is to get to wave 55 so you can say that you beat the game. But after 55 it keeps going and you try and get a higher boss score. I think I'm gonna leak a couple of these. Yeah, that's okay. Probably gonna have to upgrade to my 4 pretty soon here, bro. I'm starting to fall behind on these waves, so get ready to get pushed.
Who doesn't like getting pushed?
Yeah, right? So you guys see the clear difference in the kill speed at this point. I'm not lagging behind. I'm actually pushing through those waves like nothing with that tower. You'll see on this I have advantage on these guys, so their heals don't matter because they get one shot by this tower. Absolute insanity. This is the highest level tower you can go, and it requires a currency that you only can get a very set amount from. You can summon the creature twice to get 4 total crystals, and then you get 1 free crystal at wave 50. So very maximum you can get 5 in a game.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Kod3x.
Jesus.
So the difference between this now is, like I was telling him, he needs to build some stuff at the start so he can hit these waves early before they get to his kill zone, because when I start pushing waves, it's gonna tear through. Good news is, if he can survive this, he should... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It's gonna be slowing down, because I only build the one to start to cover my ass and make sure that I'm alive. But yeah, that... eliminated Kod3x. He's basically out of the game, and my goal is to make it to wave 55 at this point. My strategy in this is normally keep upgrading the nature towers, so I have like 3 or 4 different kill points at level 4, get 1 water tower level 4, and then build a whole bunch of wells to increase the attack speed. It's nothing too exciting, and I mean, I don't know, Kod3x, should we record all that so they can see like the end game, or?
That's up to you. I was going to end mine now, so if you want to keep going with yours, go for it. Okay. That's all up to you.
Well, guys, this is the gist of the game. If you want to watch to the end, feel free. It's going to be about another 20 minutes before I lose to the end bosses. But with this build, I should easily be able to make it all the way to wave 55. I'm going to push it so you guys can see that, but feel free to check out this game on your own and like really see what it's about. And for Kod3x's viewers, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, and if you guys want to see that last 20 minutes, make sure you go check out NottheWinner channel. Pardon me, and see that last 20. It is really fun to end game, get into all that cheese. But make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, we will see you in the next one.
Alright. So we did pretty good on Econ so far, guys. If I want to, instead of pushing for Econ, I can push waves to make this go a little bit faster for everyone. If you're running with an actual full party, some people love to push waves, and you can get through this entire place in 30 minutes flat, getting to wave 55. We're at the 27-minute mark for running, so we're not going to be able to make that goal this time, but we can definitely speed it up. Which is what I think we're going to do here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put one right here. We'll be good to go on that. I need more pure essence first, so I can start building my wells at least. Get some attack speed going on. Let's bump them immediately up to level 3. That way these guys get 100% attack speed buff. And watch how quick this guy starts attacking. Ridiculous, guys. So we're going to get this one up to level 4. As soon as we hit wave 45, we'll summon that boss again. And then we'll have our third level 4 there. We'll probably put our water with him to get some splash next to it. So let's just get that to 3. Normally I'd econ hard here. It makes it so you have tons of money when you get to the wave 55 plus, so you can build like a full build to cover your whole zone. But honestly, we've got plenty of econ. We're doing pretty good on it. I think we can go ahead and speed it up. That takes care of that guy. The second we get our interest here, we're going to upgrade this one to a rank 4. And then we're saving for the water tower next. with the level 3 wells and the 3 sets of these guys, the only waves that are going to give us struggle are those curse waves, because it negates the well and makes these guys very slow, kind of making them obsolete. But yeah, immediate kills on these big guys. We'll be pushing through the waves very fast now. I would upgrade the water now, but there's not really a point. We should be able to clear through this wave no problem, and this is the hardest wave that we should have until 52 when we get our next fire. I'm gonna put this AoE out now, since Cursed is never fun to deal with. Maybe that can splash them all down. We'll see. Already at 50, guys. 55 is where it starts to hit cheese. Okay, so we're just going to take that. The next one we're going to upgrade is this one down here. Since that's our last element, we're really just focusing on the well and the nature towers. Maybe a couple water, but the wells kind of act as our water towers. Yeah, they're about the same one. Let's see. So next wave, they're bulky, so just big creeps. Shouldn't be too tough to take these out, actually. Especially with these waters. Well, especially with this water 4. That should be cake. Okay. And this is the whole build, guys. When you hit wave 55, you just make a lot of this. The wells can affect up to 4 towers each, so we could build a whole bunch of nature towers around those. I'm going to start placing a few wells for what we're about to build, since it's coming up pretty shortly here. Let's do it like that. we're about to start wave 55, guys. It is the final wave. Once you complete it, then you've won. But then you have these cheese rounds where it takes 10% damage from all damage types, and its hit points go up by a larger and larger amount every single round that passes. Quite stressful. But typically you collect your last of your interest. You stop filling this interest bar the second you finish wave 55. So you don't really want to spend your money till after that. Let's get a baseline built. Alright, so those are all well 3 now, right? Okay. We got a bunch of those natures up. We still have that one unspent pure essence. We're going to use it on this guy down here when we got 10k again. But hopefully this should be enough to carry us through a couple waves so that we can get to that 10k. 10 seconds till the cheese waves begin. For those of you who have made it this far, feel free to like and comment down below. We really appreciate your viewership, and hope to see you guys in some future videos. Nice, we were able to clear the first one pretty easily there. So the interesting thing is, the rest of the game, well, I mean the start of the game, you basically have to, whenever someone finishes a wave, it pushes the wave for everyone else, right? As soon as you hit 55, you're in your own game. You literally, it waits. Like, so say Kod3x had killed all of his wave 56, it's not going to send wave 57 at me. It's going to let me stay at 56, and we have this score on the right that goes up, and whoever has the highest score at the end wins. So even if someone dies before someone else, it doesn't matter, because they may have killed more mobs on a higher wave than you, and they may be ahead of you. So you have to factor that in as well. And it really just becomes like, how high of a boss score can you get? Still got a lot more 2s, right? Not a crazy amount. We're gonna have to build more. So far, not bad, not bad. Alrighty, let's start upgrading all of these, get them all up to 2. And as you guys can see on the right hand side here, I'm at 88 out of 120. You can only place 120 towers, but that's basically enough to fill the entire zone. So there wouldn't be any more space for towers even if you hit the cap. So yeah, now it's just about upgrading all these to rank 3, and then if I'm going to build any more after this, then I have to add a couple more wells. Probably not going to survive past another 2 waves though. I'll be happy if I hit boss score 400 though. That's respectable for sure. Some of you people who may be watching are like, 400. I don't even know if that's good or bad. But we've been hooked on this game the past 3 days, and like, I don't know. I'm happy if I get over 4. I got the achievement yesterday when I hit 500 on this map, so I was kind of pumped about that. Still got a bunch more tubes to upgrade. Yeah, I'll probably lose half my lives on this one and then die on the next one. But we're at 390, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We'll definitely hit 400. Oh, they're reviving. Uh-oh. Let's see. If I lose half my lives? Ooh, a bit more than half there. But, for sure, losing on the next one. It looks like we only have about 10 more. 9 to 10 more to upgrade. So we did basically complete the build that we were going for there right before losing here, and we're at 450, so we'll probably end up about like 475, maybe a bit more if we're lucky. I mean, I tried something there. Yeah, 479. Alright. Not bad, guys. Well, I mean, if you guys thought the game was cool, feel free to check it out. It is on the Steam store called Element TD2. Not sponsored. And after you hit rank 20, you're allowed to start doing ranked matches, which it seems like could be fun. And if you guys like today's video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Even check out our Discords down below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.